Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
Lisa Proust, $2 fatigued yesterday at Jean Coutu. No mask, no issue. You know, I'm very glad to hear that. A lot of people are just tired of fighting, and the masks pit us against each other. They truly do. They pit customers against shopkeepers. They pit customers who comply against customers who don't comply. They turn us into snitches. Well, can you you know, they pit police against all of us. I find that, like those police we saw there, I think that was in New York, about get a warrant, get out. I want to show you a case. It's a little hard to hear, so we'll only play about a minute. It's from the UK. So they're putting the UK under an extremely strict lockdown. But you're allowed to stay open if you're a shop that serves food. So I don't have a deep understanding of this case here, but I believe it's like a card shop, like a Hallmark card shop, like a happy birthday card or your engaged card. And so they were going to be shut down again. But the big box stores, I don't know if they have Walmart over there, but I think they do. They got to have Walmarts in the UK, right? They have lots of stores, like Tesco is a big chain. They got food, they got other things. Tesco is a big food chain. I love it. Go there, get sandwiches, fresh sandwiches. They sell other stuff too at Tesco's. So the Tesco's would never be shut down. That would be like, it's bigger than 7-Eleven. It's got much more food than 7-Eleven. I don't know what the analogy would be over here. So Tesco's gets to stay open and they sell a bunch of stuff. But this little mom and pop shop is going to be shut down. So there's an exemption if you serve food. So they're going to start selling food. Well, the cops come right in because only Walmart, Amazon, Tesco's, and Sainsbury's and the big stores are allowed to be open, not a mom and pop shop. Take a look at this.
You're closed. Have you asked the landlord about that?
I haven't spoken to the landlord.
No, you haven't, have you? Well, that's a load of rubbish.
Just wait a minute. Is that actually? Are you actually saying? Can we have this on film?
Yeah, I've got it.
I'm recording as well. Don't worry. From what I've been told, if you keep failing to abide by the trading standards, saying that you need to be closed, there is a risk that you pay upon yourself.
I don't get
that
how...
if you continue to fail to obey by the regulations,
well, we'll shut down completely.
That there is a risk that you can be given away, or you can have your license taken away from you, and you can be shut. This is a substantial risk that you are facing by not adhering to the lockdown guidelines and based on what trading standards have advised you already.
We'll have to look into that.
If you want to look into that, I guess I can only go on what I've been told myself.
No, excuse me, you're not even giving us time to sort out what our rights are here. This is wait a minute, this is a business of 30 years here. And
I'm not disputing that.
We don't feel that that the law is right in this respect, that we are not doing anyone any harm by being open. We are doing no harm. What proof is there that we have harmed anyone?
That you're open. You've been told by the Wychavon District Council, the health and protection, the coronavirus restrictions in England and before the regulations, that you do not meet the required premises guidelines to remain open during a lockdown.
Yeah, but you haven't told us why. The fact that we're selling food
That's not
items...
up for me to argue. That is...
I don't want to jump the gun, but I asked a friend to visit that store today. And my friend did visit that store today and had a good discussion with the family. I expect to have more news on this next week. But what I heard there that pained me is that they said this is a business of 30 years. Imagine that. Have you put 30 years into something? I haven't. I mean, Rebel's almost 6. I was here for 4 years, here for 5 years. I mean, that's life today, right? But imagine building something for 30 years. The best years of your life. Mom and pop shop, they got a bunch of kids. Kids work there too. You're in a community, your door is open. You meet people every day. You get to know, you're part of the community, you pay taxes. You're victimized by crime. The world affects you. You're exposed to but you endure and you make a life out of it. You make a living out of it. And it's not just a place anymore. It's part of you. You infuse those bricks and mortar with yourself every day for 30 years, and it's not just a job. Now it's you. It's part of you. And your kids are working there too. And along comes some cop. A cop. They're sending a policeman. Have they got all the crimes solved in the UK? All the terrorism, all the rape gangs, let alone the stabbings and the acid attacks? And just, have they got all the crime done? So they're sending police to tell a 30-year shop to shut down. I don't know if you noticed on the right-hand side they were serving chocolate bars. I think they're saying we serve food. Oh no, you got to shut down. Oh, okay, so all their customers can go to the Tesco's, can go to the Walmarts, can go to the Amazon. We're going to send the police to shut down the little stores so Amazon can, and by the way, you go into Walmart, apparently the virus doesn't operate there. That's an excerpt from my daily TV show that I do live at 12 noon Eastern Time. We talk about the news of the day, we play interesting viral videos, and most importantly, I take your questions that you chat to me through YouTube Super Chat. I think that's the funnest part of it. So tune in every weekday at 12 noon Eastern Time, only here at rebelnews.com.